I ain't gotta fabricate it, proof is in the pudding. Use that shit as motivation, I'ma keep it pushing. I ain't gotta live a lie, truth be told. I look in your eyes and I tell you despise. That shit overrated, outdated, played out. When I sense hatred, like you racing, I fade out. I gotta get it, whether you gon' rock and roll, I don't know. But either way, I'm fixing to break out. My life changing like leaves change in the fall. I've been broken too, but you don't see me tripping at all. Cause what goes around comes around. Niggas hate why they up, cause they got the means to let you down. See the bigger picture. You ain't tripping on no dollar cause you richer, nigga. Fuck a hoe and face your problems cause you different, nigga. That's the game. I got my own car and created me a lane. Fuck you saying?
Anyway, we're just gonna be chatting about R. Kelly and, you know, everything that's just been trending about him. But pretty much I just been seeing a lot of posts here and there on Facebook as I was on there today just about his case and the verdict and him going, you know, him dealing with his sentence and all of that. So, I just been feeling like, you know, a lot of people just ain't really been thinking, ain't really been keeping their morals and values in consideration when they be kissing these celebrities, celebrities, anybody that's in fame, y'all, you know. And I didn't notice it either until I got into my journey. But, you know, we real life be idolizing these people and be kissing their ass. When a lot of the time, you know, we don't know these people. We don't know the type of life they really live. And we don't know, you know, what type of agendas they trying to push. So I just basically been seeing a lot of people just making dumbass posts like, you know, comparing Bill Cosby to R. Kelly's case, compare his case to his case, and people comparing Hugh Hefner to R. Kelly, and people making statements like, oh, we talking about R. Kelly, well, let's talk about your uncles and daddies. Like, shit, well, if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it all. But let's not let's not get sensitive because we talking about a fucking celebrity. Like, who is this, your daddy? Like, who is this, somebody you know, sleeping with? Like, I don't understand why y'all be getting so emotional when celebrities' dirt come out and when they, you know, the universe is just dealing out whatever they put out into the universe. If you put out bad into the universe, that's what you're gonna get back. If you put out good, that's what you're gonna get back into return. So a lot of us just need to stop and really think before we make dumbass statements and just really need to check with our intuition. But I'm gonna just, you know, give y'all a little clarity about the situation. So basically, you know, the case with Bill Cosby, because I seen somebody compare it to that. The case with Bill Cosby, he was trying to buy NBC, period. Like, they don't want us to have that type of power. They don't want us to make those type of moves. They don't want us to know how valuable, how worthy we are. So with him trying to make a big move like that, it was a no-no to the elite. So they had to shut that shit down. So, you know, what they do, they had to get a whole bunch of women to make up stories, you know, to damage his appearance, to damage his, you know, influence, all of that. So that's just what happened with that case. He was trying to buy NBC, so the elites just had to shut that shit down. But that's not the case with R. Kelly. Like, R. Kelly is really a pedophile. Like, that's just what it is. And yes, you know, no matter what, like, when it comes to us, they gonna make our case even more worse. They gonna dramatize things even more. And when it comes to the media, you know, that's just what it is. And honestly, the sentencing that he is getting and the, you know, the things that he is being charged for, it is a little bit, I don't even want to say harsh, because literally, like, R. Kelly, like, I mean, that he did what he did, and this is just the payment that he's getting. But I feel like that the charges is a little bit more like dramatized than what it should be, and the sentencing and everything, and just the media coverage of it, because period, I don't know, I just feel like the elites was like, you know what, you couldn't be the puppet that we needed you to be. You couldn't keep your bitches in line, so you know what, we just gonna go ahead and throw you to the wolves. So, you know, he don't got the type of attorneys that you think he should be having, or he don't got the type of protection that you think that he should have, because period, like the elites just threw him to the wolves. Like they can't use him as a puppet no more. So yeah, like you said, his ass barbecue. So, but literally, you know, people is just showing their true colors, showing their true morals, showing their true values just by making dumbass statements like the ones I've been seeing. Because how can you defend pedophilia? How can you defend, I don't know, just the charges that he getting? Because period, R. Kelly did what he did. Like, and the charges that he getting, I mean, can't nobody be mad about that. Like, you put bad out into the universe, that's what the fuck you're gonna receive. But you know, nobody should be emotional about people talking about it and bringing it to light and all of that and like cracking jokes about it, because period, people gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. But why are you getting so emotional about it? Like, would you be so emotional about your daddy or your uncle that's out here being a pedophile or doing what the fuck R. Kelly was doing? I don't think so. But we should have that energy. We should be talking about this shit. Like, this is important shit that should be talked about. So I don't know. Like, I just be really confused about where people be putting their energy and how they be so emotional about celebrities that don't know them or that they don't fucking know. So, but you know, I feel like I need to just come and bring clarity, because with my gifts, I'm able to see deeper into things. So I just thought that I should just bring a little bit of clarity. But period, you know, the elites, they just like, you know what, we gonna throw you to the wolves. We can't use you as the puppet that you once was. So, I mean, they just really, that's why you get seeing so much media coverage about this. This is why, you know, R. Kelly getting, you know, thrown in the pits like this. But what else was I gonna say? But also, like, a lot of people don't realize it, but a lot of people is tapping in, a lot of people is waking up, and a lot of people see spirituality as a trend when no, it's not a trend, but a lot of people really are waking up, and this is really reality. But y'all also see a lot of, you know, celebrities being exposed and a lot of shit going on in the world, because period, we in the end of our days and the veil is lifting. Like, eventually y'all gonna see how real spirit is and how real spirituality should have been in y'all life. Eventually it's gonna come to a point to where people like, damn, like a lot of the things that readers or Tiffany or certain people were saying is actually true. So, you know, we're gonna see a lot more celebrities being exposed, a lot more dirt coming out about them, a lot more truth just being brought to the light, because the veil is just lifting, period. Like, and y'all see spirituality as a trend, but really, like, a lot of people is waking up, and I mean, that's why I say I can't save everybody, because if you don't get hip to it now, I mean, you're gonna be lost in the sauce, and that's just it. But that's the case with R. Kelly, and you know, definitely if you just tapped in on this live, just go back and rewind and see what I said or whatever like that. And definitely, if y'all did not check out the horoscopes, definitely go on my page, scroll down, check in on that, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a good night.
I know that I'm the shit, I don't need your secondhand opinions. I see the hate on your face, you can't play chameleon.